What the hell? So you don't Princess get the helmet, the Princess pop out when Princess get the good, was it the bad ending? Word? You like it? That's weird. Secret ending as well. Hmm. Loading screen. Oh my gosh. I think was we should get a dog again and Princess was it make sure they watch was the fucking chicken to some shit. I think that'd be hilarious. Put that crap in the horizon. Oh my gosh, I can't believe people are actually fucking modding that crap right there. Jeez. Have y'all ever was to see people was to play that damn Prince actually was a freaking Super Mario 64 game where the Mario actually is running around with a fucking shotgun or some shit? That's actually hilarious because Prince the shotgun actually was counts as a bounce as well. I'm like, who the hell actually was a Prince mod this crap? Hilarious as hell. Oh my word. Hey, we got the stream, was it? From a forum also I finished it pretty grinding. I think right now we're gonna just get was it finish the artifacts right now. Yeah, I'm gonna pretty good do the Albedo one coming up too for the Hexen Circle. Last episode on Prince actually on Genshin Impact on 414 was it 46. Excuse me. On 1447 we're gonna Prince actually try to get was it Prince I think Alberino's actually was the Hexen Circle was the power done and Venti's punk ass. Actually I've got some fuckers also trading stories from my guests interested. Let's see it, buddy. It's actually hard to tell if the true was a provide goods as I look at them, so that's all I can show you. You gotta buy all the artifacts, also print artifacts before I forget. Because we need print HDs for fucking goodies coming up as well. Even though I actually was maxed out already, I'm like, I was actually was a fight the boss coming up too. How are you guys doing, by the way? Welcome to stream, grab your snacks, grab your favorite food, grab your bread, grab your goods, grab your purse, grab a pill, grab a blanket, also get comfy. And Harlem shake that ass to see and also watch me suffer and get your impact. Just making actually sound says that Wash was a tier again, but more hands. Since there's Johannes, I was waiting for a minute to make it. Been working on my mentor overtime, so I had no time to say real. You good. Hey, real. I don't know if you heard about this, but they actually buff up was a Johannes size, bro. That girl's got thighs thicker than Princess than it was the Prince majority of the fucking female cast, from what I heard and saw. I'm like, damn, like Prince that girl got enhancement, alright. Johanna been drinking too much milk because that's on the ground. Johanna is extra thick. Rico the jeweler. Treasures from the ocean depths, actual riches from darkest domains come and also feast your eyes. What are you selling, buddy? Take your pick. Rico the jeweler. Give me your lucky princess dogs. But yeah, if you didn't know everyone, Princess Johanna, Princess the Hoivers, buffed up Prince Johanna and also Princess thighs right there. That cute little smug was a Princess girl there. I'm like, really? They actually freaking had to do that? That's wild. Other than that, Princess listening to Star Wars actually what is this scenario? Man, I'm gonna be honest with you right now, real. I think Princess was people should make the fucking was damn one what ifs, you know. Someone out there, Princess have enough money to Princess was a budget and also Princess manage to make the what if scenario should be a thing, and they should make money out of that. Just like how was they're making what if actually was a Sonic games right now that was approved by Sega. I mean, there's a lot of Prince what if actually for Mario games now too, and then Nintendo should have a thought about that too. Because Nintendo actually isn't making was any interesting was it new right now. Besides Zelda was being the new main cast character. Well, characters are good. I'm just saying, everyone. Hachua. Anything new in stock? My dear customer, comes to the things we sell here, the older the better. I got orange juice here, one. More lucky dog. A monster drink, some Princess, what was it? Water. Also got, I think, orange juice here as well. Because being honest right now as well, everyone, like, if like the developers aren't gonna do it, maybe an indie Princess person should do it, you know? Because I know for sure that someone Princess in what was it? Someone Princess is gonna find a way to Princess was it make what if actually was it perks and stuff coming out because people are now making what if actually was Zelda stories. People are also making was it what if actually Metroid Princess series and also Princess was it other Princess games that Princess that they actually want to make a spin off of. Yeah, she knew she was actually thinking. Like, so it was when we explained her. Actually, feel her animations or something. I was thinking I was exaggerating, but her actually was behind stretches more. Even actually was the back pockets does actually like Amber. I was just Star Wars actually what if this is real, so it's real. I mean, it could be, and in our dimension, and in a parallel universe as well. That's always actually a possibility there, but they're not in our world though. Maybe in a different universe, perhaps it is, but not here. Close up, is there? Okay, I'm just getting seasick. Merchant. What do you sell here? Take a pick. Amy was here and she's gonna help me actually tomorrow to punch. Actually was a freaking know how to freaking he's not the Discord but OBS coming up like a dog. And she's gonna help me with it run through it as well. I tried some testing as well, but I can't connect to what is in my YouTube channel. The recording is actually one thing, but I want to have some backup punch. Actually was it cutscene also punch. Actually was it like additions also perks coming up, buddy. I was also punch actually looking into the let's go to Rito. I was looking more into actually how like they're gonna stream from with the Switch to print to PS4 to PS5, and it's actually not as simple as it looked. The OBS actually is working, but it was the connection. I just gotta make sure I connect it to the TV and everything, and also use a damn screenshot of it too. But I'll have to have to mess it a little bit more, and also put up a sample or an example coming up when I get the time. Thanks, Sammy, you're here, and I got Durin too, by the way, buddy. No Johada, can you believe that? Never show Kent. I'm so sad. Hello there, customer, welcome. We're currently actually ongoing event in our store as a prize. Do one interested? Store owner team just was a name suggestion. Why not call a song no Mia projection was a goodies? Well, let's see what you got here, buddy. Of course, we have a special selection brought for Water Swim Island for perusal. Especially actually what his Grandmaster Luke was a Skyballer was a time travel to Phantom Menace. It was Hilo Diff actually was a Darth Maul also was it Trigon Jin cereal? Yeah, I believe that. Prince actually his power low right there. You get Prince take on a lot of things, but I think Prince was a Prince Star Wars battle. Then Prince was maxed out was a Darth Vader. It'd be a freaking terror story to even watch and know. Because was a maxed out Darth Vader Prince in the what if scenarios. I think in the future is actually a fucking menace. Because the dude could use the Force to Prince stop a fucking damn planet and crap. Excuse me. City reputation. We need Prince to get back and get doing that as well coming up. I know for sure there was actually talks about was it freaking Darth Vader Prince actually being like overpowered or anything. But him Prince actually be broken is actually just another question coming up as well. Because I think I was actually watching some comic book people that actually were talking about this, but was it Darth Vader Prince maxed out was actually extremely terrifying. Sheesh! Dude Prince will fucking not just flex, he actually will freaking just like was obliterate everything. Without even wasn't even fucking trying. Hello, is the light punch gonna come out? Ling Lang, are you gonna punch pop out too? I think they should also punch actually to talk about was it our boy what was it? Yoda as well, and also punch actually was the rest of the team coming up. Hello, welcome to Humble Shop. We have some new items in the store. You'd be so kind to take a look at them. I'd like to buy some teaks. Yes, please, as you like, you'll find the teaks here with Area more. Charlie Doctor. One thing actually would say actually he's a Grandmaster because he's a Grandmaster. At the time, actually Yoda, so having two Grandmasters was scary. Was this insidious? Yeah. He's like, oh crap. Man, Prince would just freaking do peace out, pause, and just actually just do something else. You take care of him. Yeah, nurse sound weapon coming up just to be safe. Genshin. What do you think, my weird friend? What do you think everything you see on dry land? Got anything new good in? A last time is the key stage for voyage across the ocean, during goods at honest prices. Give me them lucky dogs. And then finally we're gonna have to go to Moss and also Dragon Spine coming up. Because we gotta buy them artifacts. Ah, I miss Dragon Spine. Two of them? Square where she tentacles, is it real? Yeah. And freaking out as well. Oh gosh. That dude would get fucking creamed. And seriously, Princess was a oust. Caught and also Princess was a he'd be freaking me pancake. Why won't they sell? Jewel or Shilu? What do you sell here? Take a look, see Taco goods a little price all the way from Leeway. Double Force was a Princess was a palm. Adventure was a squash right there. Shit. He actually with Princess become was a fucking jam. Shut up and jam. And welcome to the slam. That'd be hilarious. They should make it was a print drawing of that dumbass as well. It'd be funny to actually see. 37 days, 14 hours, let's see. Test run, invitation. Oh, we got Prince open it from the fucking book now here. Hey, Blanche. Ah, shit, balls of fire. I forgot to Prince actually use the fucking... Actually transformer. Oh my word, excuse me. Let's open this bad boy. Yeah, we get this Sucre also Prince Fish already. What we're gonna get was it Alberino, and then I'm gonna Prince do Venti. Mona and the Prince would do was it Bernie Girl and also Prince Razor. What we need to try was the Prince Alberino right now. A question beyond questions. Guided by the good witches in the dictionary, you head to Dragonspine to bring a brand new assignment. Where you at, buddy? Go to Dragonspine, Mondstadt. Dragon Ball Z! You actually not wishing she was the banners anymore. Do Hana's at C6 and actually the actually was both official. You knew she was actually her best ball. You keep an extra R5 was a Wolfang on Durin because yes she had was that thing that she with her for years. Wolfang? All friends and new knowledge. Wait, you mean by was it by Wolfang? You mean by was it the freaking 4-star weapon? Is there pull arms? What are you doing, Rama? This one, right? Yeah. Oh shit. No Wi-Fi chain. No. Oh gosh. Damn, Wi-Fi chain project was having me panic there. Hey Dawes, what's going on? Perhaps that she was a queen gone, actually could have actually since was a Sadie as presence. Since actually born two actually was the full force. Plus Doku actually was a prince getting persuaded she to stay a Jedi if actually queen gone actually lived. Yeah, Queen actually was something. Wish she actually was still alive, said Rio. Yeah. What's up, Dawes? We're gonna stream. How you been, by the way? Yeah, this Wolfang was a weapon. It's pretty good. I might as well get another one, but we'll see. I was hoping to get one of the Prince copies of these, but it is what it is there. Yeah, this is pretty much a hilarious weapon. Pretty useful though too. Yeah, I got Durin there one. Durin Prince is actually in our printer club right now. Welcome to the wood. It's going down. What else is there? Wait, how do we start him? The fuck? Huh. Character selection. You can't start him? Pyro. That actually was the first right there. The fuck? How do you start the characters now? Hold on. Ah, there we go. They gotta be protection on their freaking attribute screen. Also, here, Rama? Yeah. If Quick actually was actually alive, Anakin actually would have been okay. Was that part actually the BP Battle Pass to Dalza? Yeah, it is. The Wolfing and also Punch is the second Punch actually was the sword in order actually was to choose from. Honestly, whoever actually should allow us to Punch actually was the get more penetration weapons coming up, more weapon banner for free, but it is what it is there. Foolishness. Foolishness. You know, fight that damn boss coming up as well. You actually don't actually need was an ER printer Durin because actually his skill actually suggests actually leveling his energy and all the higher actually the skill the more he actually receives the energy back. Yeah. What if I actually end up actually putting on Durin actually what pay to get him said I was like hard pity. 70 pity. At the moment right now I'm actually giving him actually 2 pieces was it printer was that Crimson Witch and also Notice of Bleach. Skyrim actually blade actually won't need this around. I know. I'm using them because that's a 5-star weapon. Also I need the energy recharge and also the attack power on him, that's why. Because the other weapons actually printers are trash unless I actually use this right here just for shits and giggles. Energy charge also was a print actually was it 32% after using on the scale. Oh my word. Well, I could be a piece of shit and printer make him a sub DPS and give us actually a lot of energy. That's the funny part too. But yeah, I got printers during actually a hard pity. It wasn't that bad though. I just got pretty slow for everything else coming up on him. I need to work on Prince his other Prince was the artifacts though, and give him a pyro artifact coming up. Was it Prince Figure Professor was it Prince decent on him since it was actually made by OG Durin? Yeah. It was also made thanks to actually was Alberino giving that bad boy to us too. It's insufficient more. Damn it! Oh, we're gonna be Wizard be eating hard tonight, y'all. Not the good way either. So yeah. He's actually Wizard where he has it at the moment. Well that's actually was a fuck with this. I want Princess Wizard be an asshole. Oh, look at that. They like they're safe with Wizard Princess with them rocks right there. Yeah, I want to get Festering Desire. This has actually been another thing that I've actually been laying was a waiver snow, but give us replayability. Also, actually give us the was it return actually was it like stories and actually was it visit was it actually was it stories as well. That would have been so nice, but much was it look at what we got right now, y'all. Festering Desire actually I couldn't play because I wasn't playing on PS4 back then because I was still on mobile and couldn't switch that crap over either. So it is what it is. Ah, I love Dragon Spine. The music's so soothing. I just seen people actually play Emblem actually or actually Noble Speed said. You know Noble actually because she's good actually was a quarantine. As for Festering actually was it won't work on his Ulsa says real. Yeah, because Festering actually is for skill. But it's actually really pretty good though.
Cue the smoke! Into the wind!
The abyss is burning! Shadow!
Start fucking whooping all the asses right there. I'm using energy just to fuck around. So yeah, don't mind me, y'all. Man, not made. Yeah. I do want to give him actually that wolf thing as well, but I'll wait. I'll try to get another one from the battle pass. It shouldn't be that bad. Alberino, story time. Cutscene.
Albedo's over there! Wonder what he's doing!
Is that a dog? Yo, hold up. Hold up. Before we actually continue with the screen. So, Princess people, liaisons with gentle thugs, take a picture right now of actually what Upper was actually drawing. His actual suspicion was the thinking as well. What is that, my dude? They did the Princess so people actually want to use Festering as action like how people did Shrimp for Arena Surreal. Yeah. Now they made a different was a 4-star for it. But oh well. Time to take a tip of a tea. Let me actually was to crack my neck a little bit, stretch a bit. Because I was playing Resident Evil Outbreak a bit earlier, and also pretty much watching Sonic the Hedgehog free with the ads on YouTube, everyone. So if you actually want to watch something good, have some fun there. Last time I was watching Transformers, but I think they took it off already. Alright, let's go. It will work, by the way, Nazai. But Princess, what was it?
Now we find you here!
Yeah, Toyverse.
Oh, are you painting?
You saw me actually, I'll be actually drawing Wasuko's actually in Way instead, says Nazai. If you think that's bad, there's also Princess him actually drawing Eula. Was it pretty much was it Beto, and also Punch I think was it Coconuts as a fish in a Lu way, but he drew Princess Bernie Go in a cute way though.
Yes, I finally have a moment to myself, so I decided to pick up my brush and get some practice in.
Oh shit, Corey Doris actually was back in. Yo, why is your eyes red, man? What the fuck? Is it just me or is it he's got red eye? Yeah, a lot of stuff actually happened, huh?
Indeed. Of course, thanks to your help and my fellow knights. That matter was resolved with little issue.
Mm-hmm. Let me find that was it for you. Hold on, Dazai. Let me actually show you Princess who was it. What I meant by Princess by some foolishness was it from what I saw. I think I got it here too, by the way. Keep going.
In addition, I was able to complete the final task my master left for me.
And that would be?
I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. Sucrose has been advancing swiftly in her studies too. She can tackle many alchemy projects on her own now.
And she also Princess was it. His Princess is genius, but still she'll need your art help was it here and there. Just to be safe there, buddy. I'm just saying, just like Mario would say.
The Knights of Favonius don't have any duties for me at the moment either.
That's good. Now Princess can hang out and chillax.
No responsibilities. No tasks, no problems to resolve.
For now. Are you okay? Was the pronunciation make it sound like a bad thing? I'm gonna ask that, yeah.
It's not. It just feels strange, not having to rack my brain for solutions to all manner of problems.
Peaceful, isn't it? Let's see, what else was there? Where was it? Yeah, there was a freaking meme or some shit. Hold on. I don't know if it's actually here. I'm actually just looking at project some past videos I was looking at. Send that girl Prince back home? Yeah, she's not Gucci, man.
To be quite honest, I'm finding the idle life a bit hard to get used to.
Yeah, tell me about it, buddy. Prince gets kind of was boring afterwards. But Prince it actually was highly recommended though. Oh man, I don't have it here. Hold up. Let me ask you, was it Princess was it right down then? Was it Genshin memes or some shit? Genshin Impact was a projection was a freaking memes? What was it? I think that's what it was. Or it was noise or some shit. Oh my word.
I keep finding myself considering if there might be other issues that need solving.
How about pronunciation was a better perks or something there, buddy? Pronunciation was a like better weapons enhancement, not to mention pronunciation upgrades. There's always actually that. Why not pronunciation was? Ever thought about pronunciation freaking was it going on dates or something there too? Sheesh.
But unfortunately for me, Mondstadt seems perfectly problem-free at the moment.
It's not here. Damn it! I'll have to dig it up later. Now says you forget which actually was it, which is actually which was since there's an evil Albedo clone. Said I was like, no, we got the good Albedo here. If something was a Prince actually here actually him after so long puzzle Prince actually was a fan, so I was like him then Cosmo actually stand and she uses it instead. So I was like, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with enjoying a bit of me time. Nothing good comes from working yourself to the bone.
Or Prince being lazy either right there, Paimon. Jeez.
But if you're really that bored, you can come hang out with us. Paimon will teach you the true art of doing nothing.
Yeah, just sleep all day and eating.
Well, I suppose I should learn from the best.
And you're looking for trouble. We actually I'll have a knack for finding it.
Traveler, don't say things like that. You're gonna jinx us.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, your boy here is actually a magnet for trouble as well. I think I have it here.
Strange to see you so idle, Albedo.
What the hell? Who's that? A cat out of the blue? The Prince actually was that freaking was it pops out of nowhere? Word? Hold on, let me double check this. I think I got it. Hold on. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Da na na. Let's see, hold on. Genshin. Let's try that. I know I got it here somewhere, but where was it? No, it wasn't the wolves right there. It was actually just stupid memes or some shit. I don't think this is it. Nope. How about let's try the word memes? Nope, not even that. Whoa. I'm gonna resort purchase wasn't my crap coming up.
But considering that you've completed Master Rhindaughter's final task, I suppose you deserve a break.
Albedo, introduction? We didn't spank you?
See? What did Paimon tell ya? You asked for trouble, and here it comes.
Uh-huh.
Sabas, what are you doing here?
Sabas? That's his name? The hell?
Yes, he's also one of my master's creations. I suppose that makes him a family member of sorts.
Ever the actually inconvenience you found you got there. Got it! Ranking the funniest Genshin Impact was in moments ever. Gotcha. I got it. Hold on. I got it, yo. I got it. LOL. Yeah, or I should just simply forgot about Albedo up until recently. Yeah. They forgot a lot of characters, Sally.
Don't you take that tone with me. I'll have you know that I alone keep that giant house in order as its butler.
You're a butler? The hell?
And yes, that has meant dealing with the assorted collection of vials and jars that you and Master use. Washing them, drying them, all that work done by one cat.
That's rough right there, buddy. LOL? Yeah. Here you go. Ranking was a pinch the funniest, was it? Genshin Impact moments. I think was it that's what it's called? Sending you a link as well, by the way, Dalzai.
Wait, you're a butler?
Huh.
How does that work? How do you handle vials and stuff without, you know, thumbs?
Well, how about cleaning the damn freaking was it glasses and the bowls and everything? How do you do that? You use like magic powers or psychic abilities?
How do you stay afloat in midair?
Had to on Paimon's actually freaking power.
Huh? It's just something Paimon's always known how to do.
Uh-huh.
Housekeeping is the same for me. Such facts are not up for question, and shall receive no answers.
Interesting. So you can make food that Princess was it? Princess was it? Add all the ingredients and good things into it. Yo, zip me in that box. Is actually in the freaking was a rock there. I bet what the hell you even do? You've got wasn't Ryder Princess was or actually was it by the other angels that does that? I think so. I think I missed that cutscene, but I heard that it was actually like that. Yeah.
Hey, you're not allowed to say the same answer that Paimon said. You.
Oh boy, Paimon. Then this cat belongs to Ryder Paimon. Might be best of you. Don't freaking fight it.
Ugh. Sure. But don't expect Paimon to listen to his rambling.
Yeah, I think that we got Prince guy go like, was it try to capture them or something? I forgot. I remember that name, Rhine-Daughter, yeah, but it's like that terrible that I think that cutscene.
Allow me to get to the point then. I'm here at Master Rhine-Daughter's request. She has a message for me to pass along.
I gotta redouble check that because Genshin's Impact fucking stories everywhere on one.
Ahem.
Huh.
Dearest Albedo, in regard to that task I set for you, your discovery of an answer that you can accept is most delightful.
Huh. I think was the prince. She's also the one that accepted was a Durin being prince was a human. Still a dragon though.
Alas, once a problem is solved, mulling it over in one's head loses all meaning.
Yeah, but I think Prince was Albedo's actually was trying to keep things actually not just calm, but maybe just for backup answers.
I'm sure the pendulum in your ever-whirring mind is swinging toward boredom as we speak.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Might I suggest posing questions of your own, then? Cast the answers you know aside. Instead, embrace the questions you don't.
Huh, she sounds pleasant.
After all, questions have always been more interesting than answers, and much better for passing the time.
Yeah, but pretty much was it having a human lifetime right there is actually questionable. Where pretty much was it, I want to live a bit longer. If I could live like was it Prince thousands and millions of years, I'd be happy about that. But geez, Prince actually just freaking was the same thing over and over again. Prince just get boring. I think that's why people was our age everything could just freaking just fall asleep.
I look forward to what questions you'll bring me upon our next meeting.
Oh boy.
And should you come up with ones even I've never considered, all the better. It's unlikely, of course, but do your best. And who knows? If you're lucky, you might just surprise me.
Rhine-Daughter's cat.
Oh, and don't attempt to create a self whose sole purpose is to pose or ponder questions. I've tried it, and it doesn't work. Lastly, I sent Sabas with a gift for you. Do keep it well, all right? Ah, and no need to feed him. He doesn't get hungry.
But Prince is good to eat, though. If you're alive, the Prince might as well enjoy food as well.
As you instruct, Master.
Master had quite a bit to say, I see. That really took a lot out of me.
Your walking was a recorder.
Well, I've passed the message along, so I shan't tarry in this frozen death trap for a second longer. I need to deliver a separate message to Mondstadt at any rate.
Mondstadt? To who?
Huh. Who else would have a connection to Rhine-Daughter in Mondstadt? Oh.
Huh, Lisa or Alice?
Although his birth was rather recent,
Oh, Durin.
Master Rhine-Daughter has long foreseen what his task should be.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do Princess was it. Our boy Princess was Burning Girl also raised her Prince buffed up as well, and I'm gonna have the wizard buff of Durin.
But I digress. I shall be on my way. If I stay here a second longer, my tail might turn into an icicle.
You're next to a damn freaking was a Prince hot lamp right there. Are you telling me the Princess you get by is weaker in the freaking cold?
Your gift from Master Rhine-Daughter is on the table. Use it well.
And it's gone. My teleportation.
You know, Albedo, your family gets more confusing by the second.
Yeah, now you actually was adding actually a cat to the mix. That could talk.
Speaking of, would that cat really count as a family member? He called himself a butler and all, but...
Master created Sabas long before me. By the standards of a normal family, that would make him my elder, I suppose.
Agreed.
Of course, my family could scarcely be considered normal. So, by that logic, that type of relationship holds little meaning.
Because actually was it. It's meaningful.
At the same time, Sabas did look after me quite a bit back in the day, helping me tidy up various vials and jars. He even modeled for my sketches at times.
Huh. Hence the picture in the cat.
Wait a second. The cat you drew today, that's him then, isn't it?
Yes. Whenever I need to think, I turn to drawing and let my subconscious take over. It always helps me sort my thoughts out.
And organize it, huh? Well, damn, that video actually was 26 minutes, but it was actually done with funny, Sister Dalzai. That's what people do with Genshin Wizard Prince goodies there. Even Prince actually was some for spoofy actually was a memes and they put in Genshin's way.
And for some reason, I often wind up choosing a portrait of Sabas. I have drawn so many at this point that it's become second nature. Thus, this leaves my mind free to consider other things.
Now that you mention it, we've seen you actually draw a cat before.
Yeah, we thought it was just a random cat.
Excuse me?
Guess he was a way bigger deal than we thought.
Well, now you know his real name. I can tell you more stories about him sometime, if you like.
That'll be good. So we can Princess can understand more about this Sabas was a Princess cat and Rhine daughter. If Princess Rhine daughter doesn't mind and doesn't try to was a Prince Obliterate us with the angelic powers and everything. I'm just saying there.
But right now,
we gotta get this thing done, don't we?
The tree takes pride in its most perfect fruit. So complete, so flawless. But you, O Seed of Dreams, do not settle for being the king of a universe, confined to its flesh.
I need to think.
Sure, my dude. He's gonna get a brain blast, y'all. Which is E, right? When she put combining like that was it, right? That was a gift? Word? Yo, that was fast. Alright. Speak, Umberino.
New questions.
New answers, buddy. Good luck, homeboy. And also, Prince Rosa, don't freaking turn your brain to mush. Go back and also check on Sucrose before she destroys Mondstadt as well. And also, Princess was to keep this place warm and nice and toasty. Or if that she was, people won't come here at all. Oh shit! They actually wrote something new for was it Sucrose and Bale? Also was it this show? Sucrose. Reproducibility is actually the cornerstone of any experiment. That's what the Mimic Demon King was setting actually was mentioned. Actually, the third volume of the original work is honestly rather unsound. A single actually experiment was approved that the swarm actually intelligence of the modes falls actually below standard expectations, and the rules actually about changes after inhaling the spore dust were never actually was clear defined. I must actually have been completely actually on my mind at the time. Please don't follow my example. What is that? Of unexpected homework official. From the linguistic actually standpoint, every question is actually in the Little Prince Witch's draw actually could technically be called an unexpected question. After all, essentially from a rare few, most people actually can't see the threads of fate, so whatever they draw is actually bound to be surprised. Still, while every question actually is unexpected, some actually definitely more expected than others. For instance, the little actually was one little witch actually might be asked to use the primordial actually like to create her own material world. Meanwhile, another actually might was be told to grant a soul to a being that only exists in imagination. Even the magic was instructors actually themselves would find such a task nearly impossible. Honestly, who actually thought it would be a good idea to put a question like that in an exam? Someone that's actually just pondering actually the reality of actually life and also Prince itself and Prince other things. 90% fiction, 10% real. Questions beyond questions for homework Alberino. What is actually the witch's actually homework supposed to be for? More lore, said Dalzai? No, it's not just that, but it's a buff for the characters as well from Mondstadt. So any character that you actually was a complete, they get a second buff, additional buff for their passive and I think on their constellation. So for example, what was it? Sucrose actually could buff up her C6 could buff up I think some of your normal charge and also I think plunging. I think skill also burst. I'll show you this a bit. Official could like do some more damage as well and attack with you as well. And you have in order for you to punch actually was it the Hexarray punch actually secret right to activate, you have to have two characters in the same team from Mondstadt that are also part of the Hexen circle and they all should be triggered there. Alice actually asked me actually to set you actually a test in the form actually of a story annotation, but I'm no story writer and I can't remember actually what the strange tale was about. Your performance actually is actually far exceeding my expectations, and unlike Barbeloth, I've actually no odd hobby of teasing my apprentices. So keep up actually the good work. I'm looking forward to see what kind of homework issue will bring me next time we meet. And of course, you have to reach actually the level 70, and you have to have the character as well, everyone. So for Alberino, which I didn't print just read, but you got to print to unlock, the other constellation coming up too for him. He actually gains additional print perks coming up, everyone. So you can see these right here. These are essential talents, by the way. This was a constellation C1, C2, C4, and C6. 5 stars are broken, if I'm going to admit that. These two for me are unlocked because I actually got them above level 70. So, which is actually right, Book of Actually Blinding Light as an additional talent. After completing Wizard Witch's homework beyond the lesson, Albedo actually will become a Hexarray character. When the party includes actually at least 2 Hexarray characters, you gain the Hexarray Secret Effect, Secret Right effect, which enhances Hexarray characters. Hexarray Secret Right. When Albedo hits an opponent with Alto skill within 20 seconds actually using Alto skill, it will grant a silver actually isotoma near the opponent that lasts for 10 seconds. When there are no solar isotomas created by Albedo on the field, and as long actually as Albedo is actually not down, a single isotoma actually will begin generating transcendent blossoms just as solar isotomas would. There can actually be up to 2 silver isotomas was generated by Albedo on the field at any one time. After creating an isotoma, nearby party members actually normal charge and also plunging out to skill and burst are increased by 20 seconds. The maximum will increase that can actually be achieved this way is 12%. After generating a silver isotoma, nearby Hexarray party members was a normal charge, plunging, skill, and burst with auto skill and also burst damage are increased by 10% for every 1000 defense Albedo has for 20 seconds. The maximum actually increased this can be achieved this way by 30%. And this is his passive talent, and was a classic might. Ascendant talent. Transcendent blossoms generated by the skill auto skill was the Abiogenesis solar isotoma. Deals 25% more damage to opponents whose HP is below 50%. Additionally, if there's actually a silver isotoma on the field that was created by Albedo, the damage actually that will also be increased by 20 to 40% of Albedo's defense. C1, Flower of Eden, for Albedo. Transcendent Blossom actually generated by Albedo's skill was a solar isotoma was it regenerate to 1.2 energy for Alberino. Additionally, the use actually of Albedo's skill also increases his defense by 50% for the next 20 seconds. C2, opening actually I can't pronounce that. The Phanerozoic. Transcendent was blossom generated by the skill was a solar isotoma grants Albedo fatal reckoning for 30 seconds. Unleashing the Alto Burst, right actually was a progenitor actually tectonic tide. Consumes all stack actually fatal reckoning. Each stack actually was a fatal reckoning consumed, increased the damage was dealt by the fatal blossoms, and right actually was a progenitor was the tectonic was a tides burst damage actually by 30% of Albedo's defense. This effect can stack up was to 4 times. Additionally, when Albedo is actually not on the field and when the stack and the stack count of fatal reckoning reaches 4, all stack actually of fatal reckoning are consumed. This generates 3 fatal flowers actually near your active character, which will violently bloom to deal actually AoE geo damage equal to 300% actually of Albedo's defense. Damage actually will be considered auto burst damage, where the passive actually talent was a homuncular actually nature has also been unlocked. The auto mastery actually nearby party members actually will increase by 125 flat for 10 seconds. C4, Descent of actually Divinity. Although it's actually, I got it. Although it's pretty actually long, actually was around the same amount of times as Belsh's story actually did, Sister Dazai. They don't have a time, Dazai. You can pretty much complete them as much whenever you want, but I recommend everyone right now, if you have the chance, get them done, because these these pretty much these story quests will help more the 4 stars than the 5 stars, because 5 stars are harder to get, and you have to actually get the 5 stars or in the characters at 4 stars to pretty much unlock these and reach level 70. And when these pretty much characters are together, they do more stuff, and like they pretty much bring a new fresh breath of freaking like gameplays now. Like monster characters are gonna get buffed. I'm assuming the Leeway and the rest of the units are gonna get as well, but I don't know when. It's not long, like I just started Albedo and then it just ended there, Dazai. Though I think was the long one that I did was either Chain the Ninth or Chain the Ninth with Fischl, and Sucro's actually was pretty short, which wasn't bad. beta was fast, so it was actually almost like less than I think like 15 minutes from what I just did right here. Active party members actually was within a solar isotomer field. Actually, having the plunging was attack damage decreased by 30%. Additionally, when a nearby was active party members actually jumps actually near a solar isotomer, the silver isotomer actually will be destroyed actually while greatly increasing the height of that jump. For the next 3 seconds, said character will deal 30% actually was a more plunging attack ground impact damage. This effect is a rule actually 0.1 seconds after plunging attack was a ground impact damage is dealt. And C6 constellation for Alberino. Dusk of Purification. Current active party members actually within the solar isotomer field who are protected by a shield created by the crystallized actually have their damage increased by 17%. Additionally, use actually to burst right actually was a progenitor actually was a tectonic tide. Destroys all silver isotomers actually present on the protected field, and whenever a silver isotomer is destroyed this way, the construct instead of actually onto burst will also be considered as actually having cleared was a 4 fatal rectangle stack section from the constellation opening of was a Flannerzoric. Excuse me, had a big meal. This increased actually the damage dealt by was failed bosses by 250% of Albedo's defense for the next 20 seconds. So yeah, like Albedo is the fastest one that I just got right now. Official right here, pretty sure you gotta do a lot of talking, but yeah, these are the was her that she has right now. So as you can see, the 5-star with Albedo was a lot. I don't know about Venti's, but oof, we'll see. Fisher's Bird was a princess buffs are these additional talents on Phantasma Nocturne. After completing was the witch's homework of the unexpected, Fish would become actually a Hexarray character with a part of the Hexarray secret right effect, which enhances Hexarray characters. And her Hexarray secret right. Hark was a princess. She was it. Oh my gosh, Fish, why you had to visit curse me for this girl? Nitrobon was an Osvaldo. She was a. I cannot pronounce it. Honavens. He was actually was a witness the fall of actually Collins worlds. Seeing now she's a star set up for your sovereign. But this is actually the moment of deepest sin. When the guy actually sold actually innovation of causality shatter the darkness of fate. Additionally, when Oz is on the field, party members actually gain additional buff effects. After a nearby party member triggers actually an overload reaction, visual and other actually nearby was the party members have actually their attack increased by 22.5% for 10 seconds. Pyro and Electro are one for the people who don't know about overload. And after a nearby party member actually triggers an electro charge or lunar charge reaction, visual also other actually nearby was that after was the party members have the automatic increased by 90 for 10 seconds. For Oz right there one. And C6 Ever Night actually was a Raven. Extends actually the duration of Oz's presence on the field by 2 seconds. Additionally, Oz performs coordinated attacks with your active character when present, dealing with a 30% of official attacks as electro damage. After Oz performs actually a coordinated attack, the attack was the increased attack and auto mastery effects of the witches Eve Right, Phantasma Nocturne are further increased by 100% for 10 seconds. And Lil Sucrose. She gets was a princess her talent buff and C6 right there, Chaotic Entropy. Witch's Right was a 7-fold transmutation additional talent. We read that right there. Sucrose actually was a Hexarray secret right. After Sucrose creates a small wind spirit, aka the skill, nearby party members actually normal charge plunging elements of skill and burst damage are increased by 5.714228% for 15 seconds. I don't know what that is, everyone, but that's for the skill there. And then after Sucrose creates actually a large wind spirit, or the burst, I believe, nearby Hexarray actually party members was a normal charge plunging skill, also burst damage increased by 71.4285% for 20 seconds there. And C6, everyone. If Forbidden Princess was a creation, Asatomar 75 type 2 triggers actually auto absorptions. All party members actually gains a 20% auto damage bonus for the corresponding absorb element during the skill's duration, while nearby Hexarray characters actually in the party gain an additional 8.57142% auto damage bonus for the corresponding auto absorb element. Oh my goodness. And then Venti right here of the Waking of the Winds. The Witch's Direction doesn't actually mention any specific times related to Venti, but you still should follow its guidance. Also search for him around Mondstadt. And also, what was that? Enhancement detail. Look at this, everyone. C6 as well. Like C 5-star characters actually get the most buff there. Witch's Right was Prince Temporal was a Wind's Eulogy for Venti additional talent. After completing was the Prince that the Hexarray was a secret right. While the storm actually created by the auto burst, Wind's Grand O is actually active for 4 seconds. After was the character triggers a sword reactions, Animo, Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, and Electro. That character's damage is increased by 50%, and Venti Storm Eye deals 135% of its original damage. C or normal attacker on 1. Divine Marksmanship. And also Prince normal attack was Prince level 7. Effect description. Normal attack performs up to 6 shots for the bows. Charge attack performs actually more precise a shot with increased damage. While aiming, favorable actual winds will accumulate on the arrowhead. A fully charged actually will deal was animal damage. A plunging, of course, fires off a shower of arrows in midair before falling and striking the ground, dealing AoE penetration damage upon impact. And Hex Ray Secret Right for the normal attacks. While the Storm Eye created by the what the fuck? What was it by the Helm to Burst Wind Gods was a Grand Ode as active. Venti will gain extra additional was a buff effects. Venti's normal attacks will be converted to enemy piercing was a Wind Thunder arrows that deal even more animal damage to opponents along the path. When Venti's normal attacks hits opponent, Storm Eye's duration is increased by 1 second, and its cooldown is actually increased by 0.5 seconds. This extra effect will trigger once every 0.1 seconds and up to 2 times after there was a punch to Burst Wind Grand's Ode. So yeah. Wind Thunder arrow 220% normal attack damage. Low plunge right there, 180% to 22 was 24. As you can see. Spinning Gale C1. Fire's actual additional was a pinch arrows per shot. 2 additional was arrows per shot. Dealing was each doing 33% actually of the original was a arrows damage. Additionally, 2 arrows actually was that backtrack was that opponents will be fired per Wind Thunder arrow. Each actually doing 20% of the original actually was the arrows damage. This effect could be triggered was once every 0.25 seconds. C2 Breeze as Remnants. Skyward actually started to decrease actually was opponents was a resistant and physical resistant for 24% for 10 seconds. Additionally, was after unleashing out to Burst Wind Grants was an ode. Venti gains actually wherever a breeze blows effect. Also purchased the cooldown for his auto skill was a sonnet was a Skyward Sonnet is reset. Wow. After actual Winston actually arrow actually hits opponent, there's also purchased 25% was for Venti to gain the wherever breeze blows effect. Wherever breeze was a Prince blows Prince actually effect. When pressing actually unleashed was an auto skill was a Prince Skyward Sonnet. 300% of actually the original damage actually amount of actually damage is dealt. This effect actually it lasts for 15 seconds and is removed after Venti's presence to use the auto skill Skyward Sonnet. C4 Hurricane of Freedom. After unleashing was his auto skill Skyward Sonnet or auto burst Wind's Grand Ode, Venti's actually lone party member actually was a gain at 25% animal damage was for 10 seconds. C6 Thorn Defiance. Targets actually take damages from Wind Grant's Ode have the animal resistance decreased by 20%. If an auto burst actually was occurred, the resistance towards actually the corresponding elements also decreased by 20%. Additionally, the damage actually was Venti does to these targets will gain actually a crit damage of 100%. Wow. Against Superama, my Super out 99 Dalzai. Gotcha. Thanks by the way, Dalzai. Have fun. Take care of yourself, friends, pets. I'll catch you later, by the way. Also, thanks for tuning in. Subquest. Tales of Time and Wind. Let's get this bad boy done. Oh, he's over there. Huh. The Thousand Winds Temple. I think we're gonna go back here too. And sorry for reading was a picture all of this, by the way, everyone. Had to because actually the commentator. I'll try to stream was a print more coming up, y'all. Was an aspect of projection was a good old Venti over here, but I think his story's coming up with Wind's Grand Ode as well. And yes, I'll be getting PS5 coming up. Just gotta see if I should that has up money first. Calm down. And look, everyone, you've been here before.
I'll take that as a yes then.
Who you talking to right there, buddy? Venti?
Ah, finally, you're here! Do you have a message for me from someone by any chance?
A message? Actually,
There's not a single prophecy about you in that dictionary.
Nope.
That's what you were about to say, right?
Yeah. The mage just wanted me to come see you anyway, though.
Oh? One moment, then. Your curiosity seems as strong as ever, Barbeloth. Alas, my future will have to remain absent from your dictionary.
Barbeloth.
The wind may be happy to let dandelions trace its form and have poets sing it into verse, but to be contained is hardly its nature.
'Cause you're a god, my dude.
So, dear Barbeloth, please do set your pen down. Words heard on the wind are not meant to be recorded on the page. If you're truly interested in this legend, allow me to fashion it into a poem. I'll be sure to share it with you ladies at our next tea party.
Huh, Barbeloth. She?
Barbeloth has always been a reasonable person, and I believe she heard my request.
Huh.
As such, our conversation should be free from interruptions for now.
Wait! Barbeloth was listening in just now? Paimon didn't notice a thing!
Or maybe she's using it she was telepathy.
Well, she is a Hexencircle mage. They all have quite a few tricks up their sleeves.
Yeah, they really do.
Still, you noticed right away and even got her to leave us alone. Doesn't that make you the real master at cards here?
Well, pretty much was that Venti has some other tricks on his sleeve as well. Don't forget, one punch I think was it that cutscene with Lumine trying to take over actually was a Typet. It was thanks to Venti, the princess that was a Venti prevented that too. That's why people actually hear Venti's was it freaking was it I think I don't was it like some of his was it comments he actually was it pretty much was admits that we're going to venture with him again.
Given the various practical factors at play, I'd call myself a master with limits.
There you go, being all secretive again. Well, anyway, there wasn't a single thing about you in that dictionary.
Yeah, she just told me that she was coming in late.
You being here is enough. Barbeloth's prophecy concerning me may be incomplete, but it's not incorrect. There's something I need to do, and I could indeed use your help.
A god asking us for was it for help? Okay. You count on me then.
Trusty as always. In that case, could you play a song with me later?
I mean, sure. Is that all you need to do?
Yep, that's all.
Sure. No apples or anything there, buddy?
But don't worry. This isn't a performance to decide the fate of some consequential event. It's just a duet between friends.
Reminds me actually of Legend of Zelda now. Like was it when Link actually was plays the Ocarina with Sheik or Zelda, and then Prince Wind Waker and Link Prince actually playing some of the songs actually with the freaking sages.
The last time I played this song, the howling gale was my sole audience, and the notes scattered in all directions, leaving only fragments of the melody behind.
Huh.
But now, with a friend like you by my side, why should the wind alone bear witness to this music?
True, true.
Besides, I think my hands will be just that much steadier, playing alongside a trusty friend like you.
I'll play the best I can, buddy.
That's all I ask. Now, let's head to the performance venue. If we follow the breeze, we'll be there in no time.
Okay.
Alright, let's get going. Just relax and let the wind lead the way.
Sure, buddy. Wow, we're just flying like this. But there's actually another mechanic coming up there, one. Of course, actually, how that was a picture the sensor was first there. I'll be laughing my ass off that fucking room guard says, intruder alert, starts firing was a French actually was a freaking missiles at us.
No need to hold your breath. In and out. Easy does it. I let the birds know we would be coming, so we won't run into them.
Good. This one I didn't want you was to have to bring crap on us neither. My question is how the princess did the fucking jester get over to the fucking island by the fucking abyss and was it over there? No one knows that we're actually
Don't worry. It's just a little ocean spray. You won't get soaked.
Yet.
Ah, the delightful sea breeze. Go on, breathe it in.
It's all salty and everything, jeez. I think that she was a prince got these wind boosts right there, that'd be great as well.
We're almost there.
This place actually was special to a point. Character falls and busts on their ass right there.
This island looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, we came here before, didn't we? Remember the monster when we started? This island, is it special?
Not always. It was once an isle like any other. An ordinary, unassuming aggregation of sand and gravel.
Huh.
That is, until seeds of stories were brought here by the wind and cultivated by time. And in due course, the wind brought forth new tales, and time caused them to grow into legends. So with that, allow me to welcome you in truth to this island favored by time, traveler.
Interesting. Is there gonna be a port or something there, Venti?
This is the place where time and wind met in the distant past.
Sounds like the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and also French Ocarina of Time put together.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You suddenly sound so serious, Tone Deaf Bard. Paimon's not sure she's following this conversation anymore either.
Fret not, dear Paimon. The best stories always start with a bit of suspense and intrigue.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, I summoned the first winds of freedom on behalf of Mondstadt's people. With the aid of those winds, liberty was returned to all who were owed it. But forceful gales like that are most suited to wiping things clean, not helping things grow.
Yep.
So, after a few crises in Mondstadt were resolved, I made the winds gentler. Just strong enough to bolster the people in times of need without knocking them off their feet.
So we're here now to do what exactly? Forgive something?
Shadows gather in the distance. I'm sure you felt it too.
Yeah, Venti Princess knew something about this. And he's gonna release actually some more of his power. I think Jean-Lee and the Prince are gonna do that too coming up.
I've heard about the Pyro Archon's face-off with the ruler of death, Renova, and what happened to the Fatui Harbinger, the captain.
He's sitting his big ass on the damn throne. He's not dead, he's immortal. But Princess Pyro Archon actually was facing was a Princess Renova. There was something though.
And that's not even mentioning how abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt.
Thanks to the Princess of the Abyss was a Princess who was a park nearby too.
I fear the impending crisis may be beyond what humans alone can solve. In light of that, I need to be prepared.
Not like what happened was a chapter 4, that freaking animation there. I'm assuming the Princess, that was actually a big surprise where the traveler did fail. And Venti actually helped us got us back now.
It is the Animo Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead. But if I whip up a gale of such strength in Mondstadt City, it would just turn the place upside down. Clothes, hats, the flowers that rest on people's balconies.
Yeah, we had a situation with that with Prince with, I think, was it freaking Mona, and also I think was it Good Girl Princess Navia, and their dialogues.
That's why I chose to do it here. The place where I once offered an ode to time. Who knows? Perhaps time shows this island special favor precisely on account of my lovely, lovely music.
Wait, so is this place really that special? It sure doesn't look like it. There's a tide that ebbs and flows, and a bunch of birds that come and go. It just seems normal.
It's in Lost in Time, Paimon. It's not what it used to be.
Time's impact on things isn't limited to what the eye can see. Think of it like a ripe sunsetia.
And that Prince, as it ages, this Prince looks bad.
If the outer peel remains intact, it's nearly impossible for the average person to tell whether the fruit inside is ripe. But even the tiniest hole in said peel will cause the fruit to rot, starting from that spot.
That's true.
Nestled in the hands of time, not one blemish marks this island's peel. Thus, time's influence on its very essence remains hidden to all. At the most fundamental level, of course, all things that lack time's favor will be erased at some point. But with the power that remains here, I can leverage time to draw a boundary around the wind. That way, the outside world won't notice a thing, no matter how powerful of a gale I whip up here.
So it's a containment zone then, okay.
Of course, as the one requesting help, I should offer something in return. That's why I invited you here, traveler. So we could perform an ode to time together. Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, and I can lend you an instrument if you need one.
I got that covered, buddy. There's something I need to do first. I'm ready.
Great. Let's get started.
There's 2 different dialogues there too. Okay. Settings. Hold the lower key, raise key right there. Okay, confirm. What the hell? Huh. I think we should keep this right here. Princess recording and wasn't Princess able to play it. That'd be pretty cool. Or activate Princess special was a bonding. Look at that smirk.
Ah, looks like our music has moved some in our audience to step on stage.
Huh.
But that's against concert rules, so let's usher them out.
Oh shit, was it Rift Hounds also Princess was a mimic monsters? Okay.
I understand your love for music, of course. But for now, I'm going to have you leave the premises.
Clouds hide. The birds call. Stay away from me!
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
Mimic monsters right here.
Be
Wow.
at ease. Step on up.
Interesting.
All right, that should do it. That was an exquisite performance, Traveler. Thank you.
Yeah, don't mention with the burst right there. The power just unleashed just now.
Ah, don't worry. That power was mine and mine alone. No external help was involved.
The dude was holding back all this entire time. Princess is locking it away.
Think of it like tuning a musical instrument so that it might play melodies lovelier still.
Huh. He was holding back the entire time.
Ha! So you do have some tricks up your sleeve. What else are you hiding, huh?
Oh, Paimon. How many tricks could I possibly have? I only have 2 sleeves, after all.
Yeah, and the power to win to hide things as well there, buddy.
You know that's not what Paimon meant, tone-deaf bard.
I have a feeling the wind is gonna be pretty strong today. We should head back to Mondstadt and tell people to hold on to their hats.
And their goodies. Agreed. Home complete now. Venti's powered up right there, y'all. Guided ballet. You know, I'm curious right now. Let's SLV was a Prince Mona as well. Let's get this all Prince was a Prince done. Mona time. Of a test Ashy insight. Following the hits Ashy was in the dictionary unit, Ashy was decided to deliver the assignment to Mona. It seems that should be a simple task, or so it seems. Oh boy, that sounds actually terrifying. Enhancement was a 246, which is actually right Genesis as the star signs. And also Prince was it. She becomes a Hexray was a Prince a secret right. You gotta have 2 was a Hexray character. When Mona's in order or charge attacks his opponent, she gains actually 1 stack of actually Astral Glow of actually with Mercury for 8 seconds. Max 3 stacks. This effect actually can grant was it. And most 1 stack actually was every 0.1 seconds. When another permanent is triggered a vaporized reaction on an enemy on an Astral Glow of actually with Mercury was a stack to consume. Each stack actually was a consume actually increases the damage of that vaporized reaction by 5 seconds. Wow, so she works well with Durin then. Okay. Additionally, actually when Mona's normal charge attack hits opponent, the enemy's actual omen was duration is extended by 2 seconds. This effective trigger was a pressure most every 0.5 seconds and I can extend omen up to 8 seconds through this method. C1, which I already got. And got buffered up to level 70 to Prince get this bad boy. Because Prince Mona is actually one of the monster characters that actually got C6. Prophecy of Submersion. When any of your party members actually hits an opponent actually affected by Omen, the effect actually Hydro Wizard related reactions are enhanced by for 8 seconds. Natural damage also Prince was a Lunar was charge damage, vaporized damage, Hydro Swirl, and frozen duration is extended by 15 seconds, everyone. Additionally, when your off actually was a primary was triggers above effect, the damage actually to The above hydro relay was reaction is enhanced to 160% of its original effect. Wow. C2 lunar change. When a normal charge actually hits, there's a 20% chance that it will actually automatically be followed by a charge attack. On conditioning, within actually 5 seconds after Mona unleashes actually an ultimate burst, Stella was a Stellaris actually Phantasma. Her actually next session was a normal attack that hits you. That hits an enemy actually automatically would trigger a charge attack. Before the aforementioned was a charge attack was effect will occur once every 5 seconds. When Mona's charge attack hits the opponent, all nearby parameters actually have automatically increased by 84 was 12 seconds. C4 Prophecy of Oblivion. When any part member actually was hit attacks an opponent affected by Omen, the crit is actually increased by 15%. What? When any Hexray part member attacks an opponent affected by Omen, the crit damage is increased by 15%. Oh wow. That's pretty much actually freaking good. Or was it for freaking Hexray? Rhetorics actually of Kamaledas. While Mono's actually an active character, while she's actually in the illusionary torn state, or actually was there points affected by the Omen nearby, she gets a 6% was increased to the damage of actually her next charge attack was a pinch per second. A maximum actually was a bonus 100%, 80% can actually was achieved in this manner. The effect actually lasts for no more than 8 seconds. Additionally, the damage of Mono's actually charge attacks was dealt to opponents affected by the Omen, or increased as 200% of actually the original damage. Holy shit. Yeah, we doing this. Alright, hold on. Be right back. I can use the restroom. Penguin's calling. I don't even need a damn Princess was a heater in my room if I got my PS4 that just turns to percent God. And thanks Jade, sorry about that. Yeah, getting a decent in Discord. Due to the fact that Princess was I'm gonna need it was a help from a friend, so yeah, I'm gonna have that order coming up. Oh boy. And how you doing, Jade? Welcome to stream. Yeah, I had to Prince run back and forth to the restroom downstairs, the basement, and back upstairs. The dry wash she doth not was reflect the stars. Nope. Yeah, Prince got looking was the water. Prince actually was a fill up the friggin' well there. And make sure it's clean. Mona, where are you? Girl, she's freaking was it Prince still around? Was this around these fucking
Mona!
mushrooms?
We have something for you.
Man, they had a nerf fresh Mona there. Because Mona Princess, we used to wear Princess, some was more revealing clothes, and also Princess had her chest debuff a bit.
Oh, Traveler Paimon, you're full of energy today.
Yeah. Yeah, Mona's actually original costume Princess was a little much more revealing. Ooh, actually that would be nice, says Jade. Yeah. I have to Prince do it better and also get a freaking Elgato capture card just in case too as a backup. I don't want to fucking was the stream also Prince recording, but in case I can was a recorder stream Prince on PS4 and I'll find an alternative way just to be safe.
You have something for me, you said? Is it some quick and easy way to make Mora by any chance?
Bruh, this girl is actually gonna have to become a fucking damn hustler or something. We gotta Prince make sure that we keep this girl on the straight and narrow. Or Prince Treasure was make her one of the waifus.
Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your master.
Yeah, she actually told us that she passed the word on to you.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
Huh.
But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? An enterprising spirit is important and all that.
Yeah, the reason why Prince I'm getting Elgato is to Prince make sure that was it the capture card also Prince actually the progress actually the freaking recording actually goes well too. Just in case anything does fuck up, then Prince I don't have to was it restream or recapture it again. Usually that's a pain in the ass. Actually been trying was making more videos actually since it was recently actually with the meeting rather than playing video games since Jane. Oh nice.
I just know it's going to be torture though. I know that old hag all too well.
Shorts, not videos. You should become was a singer then. Maybe Prince was release a demo or Prince even a voice actor. And the Prince tried that out. Pretty sure you actually might find a few gigs here and there. But be careful. Heard that Prince the fucking music was the industry could be a cutthroat business. And you gotta find was Prince actually was it the right people, right talents, also Prince right folks to work with as well. I wonder why the hell you're jiggling a lot there, man. Jeez. Yeah, Mona's master was just gonna chokehold this girl, man.
Why don't you just take a look first?
Huh. This book doesn't seem so special to me.
Have you thought about Prince actually was it like online games someone actually helped you was it Prince actually color your voice and make it Prince actually nice? That'll be great by the way. If I get a chance, brother, I'll try to Prince to watch your your shorts here and there when I get a chance.
Whoa! Letters just fell out of it.
The hell? I guess when Mona touched it, I knew what was it was her.
Oh! Maybe she's trying to reconcile with you?
No idea. Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these 3 letters in order. Well, let's start with the first one. If this is her task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about.
Yeah, she's not gonna tell was a Prince about the situation with Bernie Girl and also Prince what she read from that treasure right there.
Oh, how long it's been, my student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days.
Bet that Mona's been waiting for this one.
Oh, the sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Oh, seems like it was just yesterday. Now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise again.
Why don't you freaking do it then, Barbara Law?
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
And second thought, this seems actually was kind of private. Yeah. Seems like these two pretty have a mother and daughter relationship or some crap there.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter. And to that, I say this. If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world...
Oh, she's passing on her skill and also abilities to Mona because she knows the days was a prince counting down.
Head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there, open the second letter.
I think this is going to be long. And what I mean by long, it's going to be Eugene long. Because apparently we're going to Sumeru, also apparently head from one place to the next. There's going to be some sort of danger there as well, everyone.
Huh. But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure. Is she serious about passing on her secret technique?
I mean, looks like she's about to croak, so your wish is about to come true. But I bet you right now, apparently the moment she was speaks about what she knows about her embarrassing days, that's just gonna make her rise from the grave to just beat Mona's ass again.
Guess she really is getting old.
She's on a rocking chair. Yeah.
You two have such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional.
This is how these two Princess idiots actually was connect with one another.